Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Weird World Podcast. I'm Dean.
I'm Emma.
I'm Carrie.
Carrie is going to bring us something, I think, fairly brief. A little bit.
And educational.
Oh, okay.
I love
All right.
education.
For at least
we all do.
one of us.
Not sure what that
I
means.
don't know if Emma knows about this or not.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the phrase, fuck you, I'm a dragon?
Oh, my God. Just
Fuck
right
you,
out there.
I'm a dragon. I don't think so.
Oh,
By the way, explicit warning. Post talk.
true. You, Dean?
Fuck you, I'm a dragon?
Yeah.
I've not heard that, no.
Well, it's a phrase usually used as a comeback. It was a meme. I think an old-timey meme like,
2011? What do you mean, an old-timey meme?
like MySpace, probably.
Yes.
Okay.
And what is Live Journal, and then Tumblr became a big space for this phenomenon that we're going to talk about.
The fuck you, I'm a dragon phenomenon?
Well, that
I apparently missed out on, and I'm a little pissed
Yeah,
now.
you did.
well, not your community,
Oh.
but there was an argument involving Otherkins.
One more time?
Otherkins.
Otherkins.
Mhm.
Is that one word?
Yes.
Okay.
Although "fuck you, I'm a dragon" can be used sarcastically as a comeback in other situations.
Kind of like okay, boomer.
Maybe. I don't know.
Seems like it.
So, we're going to talk about what Otherkins are.
Yeah, I've never heard
The
of
person
Otherkins.
who might say, F you, I'm a dragon.
Oh, so the otherkin would use fuck you, I'm a dragon to someone else.
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically, an Otherkin who identifies as a dragon, which is what Otherkins are.
They're dragons?
Not necessarily just dragons. They're people who have a sympathetic connection, affinity, or some other sort of feeling of relation with another animal or being. But specifically, these animals are mythological. They're not current animals in nature. So
like a furry. What are furries?
we'll get there.
Okay. Oh, this furries are part of this culture kind of.
They're part of this discussion, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
not
Got it,
necessarily
got it,
part of
got it.
this culture.
This discussion about people who read Harry Potter way too seriously in their youth.
No. Like fairies and elves and other European mythological things, unicorns, griffins, dragons, angels and demons, as well as non-living types of things such as golems.
Golems are living. Why are golems not living?
Non-living in air quotes.
Yeah, still doesn't make any
Golems
sense.
are made out of mud, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, they're not organic.
I see what you mean. They're
Yeah,
not, okay.
that's what I mean by that.
Okay. Carrie thinks you put air quotes around it. That just excuses anything.
Well, I meant that for you.
I used air quotes.
I meant that for you because you're the only dork who's going to say golems are living.
Wow. That seems hurtful in a way. Well, you know what, Carrie? Fuck you. I'm a dragon.
So, like in the 1960s and 70s, bands and musicians were influenced by such fantasy things like Lord of the Rings. Did you know this?
Bands and musicians. Bands and musicians I did not listen to.
And they started using fantasy imagery in their music and like their album covers and stuff like that.
Sure, that's been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the 70s, there were some groups that sprang up called the Elf Queen's Daughters
Oh.
in both San Francisco Bay Area and also in Seattle. Had their own little group. Other elf groups sprang up after the Elf Queen's Daughters. And
You call them elf groups. I mean, they just sort of identify with, and
Correct.
they think elves are cool, kind of a thing.
well, they might even
do
identify
they think they're
themselves as elves.
Okay.
hmm They started publishing and distributing newsletters. And then in the early internet, they would start things like mailing lists and emailing lists and things like that. And in 1990, there was something called the Elfkind Digest. It was an email-based mailing list for elves and interested observers.
Yes, Emma, for a long time, or for a while anyway, the internet was basically mailing lists and chat boards.
That sounds so
Yes.
boring.
It's horrifying. It's terrible.
Well, the Elfkind Digest founder was surprised to find that there were people with a large number of self-identifications other than elves and fairies.
Oh.
And so a contributor to Elfkind Digest number 16 actually
one of my favorite issues.
coined the term Otherkin because they said they
I
got
get
tired of saying elf / fairy /
I see.
blah 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 / blah blah blah.
vampires
Yep.
/ werewolves
Yep.
/
Support that.
golems.
It's a good blanket term.
So Otherkin means anybody who identifies as a essentially non-Homo sapiens creature.
Mythical.
But not a real creature.
Yes.
Correct.
So you can be a chupacabra.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
I want to be a chupacabra.
If you identify as a chupacabra, go for it.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. In 2001, The Village Voice published an article about the elven community titled Elven Like Me. And then people outside of the small, little internet mail list subculture suddenly became aware
Wow.
that it was a thing.
That was a bold admission by Tom Friedman. Very, very small part of the audience will get that and find that funny.
Super interesting, huh? Well, there are other kind of crossovers. You talked about identifying as real
Chupacabra?
animals. No,
Oh,
real
okay.
animals.
Yeah, furries like they.
Not furries.
Oh.
Furries aren't real animals.
What are furries again?
Well,
Okay, let's skip forward to furries.
No, don't go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Furries are people with an interest
Mm-hmm.
in anthropomorphized furry animals and fictional characters.
Mm-hmm. Like the banana splits.
Correct. And they like in art and fiction, it's not spiritual for them. They don't identify as a furry animal. They think they're cute, cool. They like to dress up as them maybe and go to conventions and meet up with other people who like their furry things.
So
they
occasionally,
will say, "I am a furry," though.
yeah.
Yes.
And that
It
could
is somewhat of
be-
an identity to them.
They
Don't identify like they know they are,
a person.
But
I'm
they-
a person.
Okay, but they identify with like a bear, a dog, whatever.
Whatever.
No?
Wolf.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a lot of wolves, a lot of whatever, but it's not, they don't look like the actual animal. They're
Does-
purple, they're blue, they're big, they're animated,
Oh.
and it can sometimes have like a kink component.
So does occasionally a different kind of bear go to one of these meetings and have a misunderstanding?
It's very also queer community too.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so
there's,
maybe they wouldn't have a misunderstanding. I think they
there are
have a good time.
conventions and
Yes.
large
Yes.
communities.
And because of the nature of furries, a lot of Otherkins go to the furry
Oh.
conventions and there is overlap and crossover. So Otherkins can be furries
Okay.
because
Oh, I see. So you
can
know you
identi-
are in fact a fairy, but
You are
with
also a furry.
F-A-I-R-Y. That doesn't help.
well,
But-
I don't think a fairy Otherkin would be the one that would be necessarily attracted to a furry convention.
but a chupacabra might.
Sure.
Or
Or
A griffin,
minotaur.
or a
Yeah.
unicorn,
Centaur.
or-
I mean, the fairies might. I don't have any reason to say that, so I probably shouldn't say that.
You really shouldn't.
But there is some crossover, and there's probably also a subset of furries that don't like Otherkins, and vice
What?
versa. You know what I mean? Because
Oh, is there an Otherkin? It's like an East Side, West Side kind of a thing?
possibly.
Like a rap battle? Okay, cool.
And
Have there been shootings?
not that I'm aware
I
of.
doubt it. They're pretty
No.
nice people,
Yes.
like nice communities usually.
The feeling I get from it is that they're pretty supportive of each other.
Well,
And-
but sometimes if
and-
they're at the same Starbucks, they might say pass the sugar and you pass in the salt instead, and that's that's about as far as they go.
Yeah, that's about as hostile as they'll get.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty welcoming space.
Yes.
It's good.
Therianism,
Therianism.
yes.
I'm learning a lot of new words today.
Yes, similar to Otherkins, but they are people who identify as a real animal
Oh,
that exists in the world. So wolves, foxes, bears, cats, otters,
okay.
etc.
And going back to furries are more the fantasy animal kind of a thing, right?
That's Otherkin. Otherkin are fantasy.
No,
animals.
I know, but the furries
They
are
look
not.
fantasy-like.
Yeah,
Yes. If
they're
you look,
like an animated,
Yes,
yes.
furry
Furs
creature.
are like anthropomorphic, so it's a
Okay.
it's a
yeah.
walking bear.
So
not
these Therians are more like they identify as a real wolf,
yes.
correct.
real bear. Okay.
There's a viral clip. I don't remember what reality show it's from. Maybe My Strange Addiction. I'm not sure. But it's this like 19-year-old guy who says, in all ways except physical, I am a wolf. And then they cut to a clip where he goes, ruff,
Yeah. Or like
wolves, I don't think bark. As a matter of
This
fact,
one does.
I forget the person's name, and they do have a Native American name that says something to do with a cat, but it's a man who is now deceased, but he even modified his face to look like a cat.
Yes,
and
he
if
was very famous.
Yeah, if you see him on a picture of him on the internet, you'll know.
So he died over 9 times. He must have.
But
Maybe.
tattooed, like he fully tattooed his face.
And yeah, you can do your face to do that. Cool. I think I've
whiskers.
seen that from someone who had
Body modifications.
You like
yeah.
split your top
Yeah,
lip,
exactly.
and big cheeks,
Yeah. I have seen that. Maybe I did see that guy.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
But I didn't know he was
I
a
saw
Therian.
him as a child all the time.
Yeah, everybody's seen a picture of him. But interestingly enough, therianthropy is also a psychiatric term for the delusional state of being an animal.
Right.
Mm.
You could argue they are one and the same thing.
I don't know if it still exists as a psychiatric term or not, because I think those things come and go. But there isn't one currently for otherkinism.
Yeah.
And that's a different argument.
Otherkinism. Okay. Therianthropy, otheranthropy, that'd be weird. Okay, so we got Therians, we've got Otherkins, we talked about a furries.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm gonna be an otter.
Okay.
Just lay on my back and roll things on my belly.
And so there is crossover between Therianism and Otherkins.
Sure.
Know, it's not a super hard line definition.
Did you say
where-
Therians can be fictional animals too, or no?
Usually
typically they're real animals,
Okay.
like foxes.
But what if you
and-
think a cryptid is a real animal? What if you think they want to be a Sasquatch?
you can call yourself whatever you want to?
I want to be a Sasquatch.
I don't think anybody in the Otherkin community is going to be upset.
Or police you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel good about that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's a little more loosey-goosey than
Right.
we want it to.
Do they or anyone else on the planet use the phrase loosey goosey? Because I don't think so. I
Lots
believe
of
that's-
people use loosey-goosey.
Do they? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You
sounded
understood
a
what
little
it meant, didn't you?
I did.
There you
I
go.
Did. It's not the point.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Okay.
People
All
say
right.
that all the time.
All right. I understand what methinks means, but I still don't use that phrase.
Methinks.
Some people think that they are otherkin, or I guess also Therian, because they have been reincarnated into a human body.
So that's how they became. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That holds. That's sound.
Not everybody believes that,
So wait,
for sure.
they were a wolf, and then they were born again into they had a new life, and that life is physically a human.
Yes.
But they still feel like my soul is a wolf. I got
Yes.
a wolf
Correct.
soul. Okay.
A past life of
All right.
theirs was
All right.
Correct.
a wolf.
When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a werewolf.
Did you?
Yes, I
Most
did.
kids go through a phase where they really want to be some sort of
Yeah.
mythological or
But I wanted to get like black candles and do some kind of spell and everything. So a bit much.
And there is some kind of people think of it in terms of like transgender people also, like
Oh.
try to compare them to like conservative people saying, oh, if we let gay people marry, if we let men marry men, where's it going to stop? Like, are people going to want to marry their dog?
Stupid people compare them.
Exactly.
They're not comparable.
That's why I said conservative people
Correct.
are very concerned.
There's
with-
some conservatives
Are
that I
they?
think really want to marry their dogs. And
like, would that be cool? If I mean,
Like,
I
do you-
obviously it's horrible, but would you accept
Do
it
you think
legally?
that's where we're going?
I mean,
Like-
because if so, what state do you think would first allow that? I'm just saying, not that I'm moving there.
And so, I don't think at this point these communities are very socially acceptable
Sure.
widely.
Why
I mean,
not?
really?
Oh,
Do you believe in 2022 in American society, somebody who identifies as a fairy is
they ain't hurt no one.
socially-
okay,
Go for
100% agree with you. I'm not talking about you and me. I'm talking about the rest of the country.
there is a fantastic TikTok account. There's like a TikTok community of like young girls who make videos as like fairies.
Yeah.
And they only show their feet and it'll show them
What?
like floating and like dangling. It's really, but some of the videos are like, okay,
I want to see this.
how are they making this?
Yeah.
Like one girl made one where she like flew across the pool. And like, yes, can you edit it? Yeah, but they were like, how did she get the clip of her in the middle of the pool like floating? It's cute and fun. And they're like, you know, my mom was a fairy. My grandma was a human, but I'm a fairy too. It's really sweet.
I'm a fairy and pretty good at Adobe Photoshop.
Well, you know, we could say the same thing for like the Wiccan community.
Yeah.
Right? Witches. And I kind of think of them along the same lines as fairies and elves and stuff like that. And that's actually has become way more socially acceptable. I mean, people openly identify as a witch these days.
Stevie Nicks is a witch.
Stevie Nicks is a witch?
She's like she's like the most famous witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people practicing witchcraft is not uncommon these days. And it's accepted because it's your practice and you're not hurting
And
anybody.
so, you know, they say in society there's you get to a tipping point where something becomes socially acceptable.
Yeah.
Feminism at some point.
Wiccan
Gay
seems
people
a bit-
at some point. So
Seems like it doesn't cause too much controversy. Although tomorrow some dick bag could wake up and decide to make it to controversy, and it will suddenly be Fox News will be all over.
Yeah.
And in
say
some
bad
areas of the country, I bet if you mention witchcraft, they're like,
sure.
like the Bible Belt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
And we probably, where we live, and just, I guess, as accepting
I
as
don't
we
know.
are more so than a lot of other people.
I bet you most folks could care less, honestly.
About what?
Someone says they're a witch. I bet you most people don't give a shit.
Oh, wow.
you're
don't think they do?
you're wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
In
100%
California,
yes.
maybe not, but
I
in
think
this.
you're selling people too short.
No, I think I'm selling them just right. A lot of people are still like, you know,
Think about,
listen to rock music.
Well,
you're a
I'm not.
heathen.
I mean, they probably would like not vote for them for office if they said occupation Wiccan priestess or something like that. But I think in an everyday world, they aren't. They don't pay much attention to them and aren't really bothered by it or care about it.
yeah, because it doesn't intersect with their world.
Yeah.
But
But if it were to intersect with them,
if it did,
they would be
Yes.
openly aghast.
if their
to it.
kid's second grade teacher openly said
I'm
they
a
were a witch,
Wiccan.
I'll bet you a
Well-
lot of people would flip their gourds.
Who had a teacher at some point who didn't wear a witch hat to school on around late October, for instance? I, for one, did.
You had a teacher that wore a witch hat.
It's called Halloween.
Yeah, they don't
I thought
anymore.
that was obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't, do they?
Yep. So there's something real quick I want to talk about. It's called the boggle threshold.
The boggle threshold.
Mhm.
Okay.
And this was first used as a term by a Georgetown University digital anthropologist named Devin Proctor in a 2018 study that he did. He said the boggle threshold is the line that separates the plausible from the ridiculous. So like back in the day, gay people boggled people's minds, right? Like how could you be gay? How could a man love another man?
They boggled some people's minds, and other people they secretly boggled their dicks, and I think
Of course.
that was well understood.
My father,
what?
mind,
Gay?
I didn't finish that sentence.
mind was boggled
Oh.
by the concept of homosexuality.
Like, wait a second, it just doesn't fit. I don't get it.
He probably would have come around had he lived long enough, but
Are you saying your dad was in the closet?
we,
Because I don't think he was.
No, she's saying her dad was homophobic.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would have come around.
I know he would have
99%
come around
sure.
because I would have made him come
There you go,
around.
boom.
But yeah,
Period.
he wasn't mean and nasty about it.
No.
Like I said,
He just was homophobic.
he could
I
not.
don't understand.
No,
It's weird.
no. I don't even think he had hate or anything. He just could not understand it. He could not wrap his mind around it.
Okay.
So I think at this point, people's minds would still be boggled by Otherkins and Therians
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and stuff like
Sure,
that.
I can see that. But I, you know what? I don't think they're as threatening though to people as homosexuals were, or today, or historically a lot of other religions were, like Jews and things like that, because they threaten something core, like their religious value or their sexual identity. Otherkins, I don't think that most, even some, conservative, whatever,
Yeah, I
rural
see that.
American, I don't think we feel threatened. That I think they'd snicker more so than
Yeah,
feel-
I
sure.
think they'd be- they'd-
yeah.
Like, look at
Toss
that guy.
them aside.
Look at that guy out there looking like a big blue bear. Where can I go? When we go to New York, honey, we got to go see one of those things. I'll just go by myself, though.
But
You stay
just
at the
because
hotel.
because they don't want to enact laws against them and jail them for being otherkin
Yeah.
is not the same thing as acceptance.
Oh, no, absolutely
Correct.
not.
Even
Yes.
if they feel that way about them because they don't feel threatened, they still would not accept them, and they would
Yes.
not respect.
Absolutely.
And they
that-
wouldn't care if their rights were violated.
Yes.
Probably not. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we've reached the tipping point for transgender.
No, we're
people
nowhere close.
yet.
We're going
It's-
backwards.
Oh, yeah, no
In
way.
some articles that I've read, that they acted like we had, and
No.
Yeah.
and next was going to be Otherkins, and I wish we were there, but I'm sure
I hope
I
there's-
don't think we've met the boggle threshold
No.
for transgender.
I hope one
Yeah.
day everybody's identity can be respected, but like the simplest identities aren't even respected in this country. So
I agree. So, have we learned something today?
We
We learned a
have.
lot of things today. Are you kidding me? I didn't take notes. Now I wish I had.
I know. Well, I'll loan you my notes.
Thanks.
You can have them.
Appreciate
job,
it.
Mom.
Otherkin, Therians, furries, which I already knew
Furries.
about, but apparently didn't know that much about. I really knew what they were.
Yeah.
And is that it? That's the three things we
No,
learned
there
about.
are more things, but
Mermaids?
limited my topic to
I-
Otherkins.
Isn't mermaids really big right now?
That would be an Otherkin. I would
mermaids
say.
are real, so we shouldn't have
Obviously.
that in the same conversation
Obviously.
as this. Mermaids are real,
that's
or were
fair.
real at
I
one
think-
point, so it's not the same.
I think most people understand that.
So there's a new documentary coming out next year.
Called
Another
Mermaids.
one?
It's called The Little Mermaid. It's by Disney. I'm kidding. A new Little Mermaid is coming out next year. But
Little Mermaid 3 loses her virginity.
it's live
I think
action.
is. Oh, really?
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
Javier Bardem
I
is
think we do
playing,
that. Oh, yes, that's CGI.
is playing Triton.
Oh,
Melissa
Yeah.
McCarthy is playing Ursula.
Oh, of course. Oh, no.
That's all.
Who's
Queen
playing Ursula?
Latifah should have been Ursula.
Who?
Queen
Queen
Latifah.
That
She was
would've
in the
been good.
running, but Melissa McCarthy got it. This really, really talented artist named Halle Bailey is playing Ariel. She's got a gorgeous singing voice.
We know who Halle Bailey is. Don't
No, you don't.
this. Yes,
You
we do. She's a singer.
You know who Halle Bailey is?
Yeah, she sings. And she's going to be Ariel.
Good job.
Does not know
That
who
sounded
she
pretty
is.
convincing.
Doesn't know who
I
she
was
is.
almost believing myself for a minute.
Well, thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Thanks for that story of Otherkins, Otherkins, Therians, and furries.
Yeah.
Take care.
Otherkins, literally, it sounds like a brand of little plush dolls.
That
Yeah,
would be
little-
huge. You should tell someone.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little cute chupacabra. See, I'd be a nice chupacabra. I wouldn't suck any goat's blood unless they allowed me to, unless it was consensual.
Okay.
You would get goat's blood ethically sourced.
Exactly. That's what I'd try to
Yeah.
do. Yep. hmm Goats
Good.
that died naturally, for instance.
There you go.
Okay.
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 Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome. Talk to you later. Thanks for listening.